Item 1 for motion.
My lord. Here, Lordship has directed the state CID to make an inquiry. My lord, I am told that the CID has registered a case. And they have.
Yes.
Yes, but the Lordship may give us some time. Case has been registered, and now the documents, the sample copies of the certificates are to be provided.
Hmm.
My lord,
Yes, you take your time.
Lordship. Let Lordship may kindly fix after the due vacation. My lord. We'll submit the report.
We just want to know whether there is something centralized mechanism which is controlling this thing, or these are individual aberrations. If it is individual aberrations, it is not much of a concern.
Lordship.
If it is certificate acceptable, we accept; not acceptable, we reject it.
Lordship.
But if something else, then we should take note of that and avoid certificates of this nature.
Okay.
And we'll allow them to produce any other evidence that they may have.
Lordship.
Your lordship also directed me, my lord, to produce some relevant documents. If
So we'll hear you on merit. On a merit of the case, we'll definitely hear you.
I have also some receipt, my lord, some voter list of 1966 in the name of father.
When you hear the matter finally, we'll definitely take note of that. John, on the prayer of Mr. G. Nathan Sinigan, that okay for the report of the state CID as with reference to the earlier order of 2023. This after how much? 4 weeks?
Lordship.
Or you need
4
less time?
4 weeks. My lord.
This after 4 weeks on so and so.
Lordship.
8th May.
Lordship. All right.
Item 2.
None appears for the petitioner on call.
May I please?
That was the last order to 2019.
I apologize.
Mhm.
Maybe I have missed that matter, Lordship.
In the-
Petitioner is Jahangir Alam and his father is Abu Siddiq Sheikh,
Page number,
Elias Siddiq Sheikh.
page number,
Page number, Lordship, page 41
page 41.
is the school certificate of the father of the proceeding, means of the petitioner.
Who is the petitioner? Abu Siddiq.
No, petitioner is
Jahangir
Jahangir
Alam.
Alam. Yes,
So Abu Siddiq is the father.
father, yes, Lordship.
His father name is Simon. Inhabitant of village Geramari.
Part 1, all along one village.
It's okay. Now,
And then his voters list is there of 89, Lordship. 89 is page 43.
mm,
89 voters list also is there, Lordship.
any voters list of Abu Siddiq,
Yes, Lordship. Page 43, 89 voters list.
89.
Yes,
Why not? He was born in 57. He became 18 years
Yes.
in 1975, I think.
no, then at that time it was 21 years. In 80, after 89 amendment.
Okay, fine.
it
Where is the
became-
voters list of Simot SK?
Simot SK Lordship, grandfather is page 34.
34.
Yes, Lordship. Then 36.
34. Village is Chandargaon,
Yes, Lordship.
Geramari. Any
And
Geramari
yes,
village of
yes,
Simot SK?
66. Page 36.
66. Geramari. Okay.
Simot SK.
Yes, Mr. Pine. Let it go back.
Yes, Lordship. And I have final Khatiyan also I can exhibit there.
Third, Miss. Eh,
Start and we go to
Heard MSD Ghosh, Land Counsel for the petitioner, also heard Mr. Sorry, did you? The petitioner Jahangir Alam had been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal number
One Kamrup Metro.
1 Kamrup Metro for rendering an opinion as to whether he is a person who entered the state of Assam on or after 25/3/1971, resulting in registration of FT case number, which page?
Page 16, 168, 2016.
I think registration of FT case number 168, 2016. A final opinion dated 30/1/2019, 30, had been rendered declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner. Being aggrieved, this writ petition is instituted. In the writ petition, the comma amongst others, comma, the petitioner relies on the voters list of 1966 of village 92 Garamari Part 1, which contains the name of Simat SK, son of Bhale SK, at serial 615. The petitioner also refers to the voters list of 1989
89.
of village Garamari, which contains the name of Abu Siddiq Sheikh, son of
Simatullah.
Simatullah,
Yes,
That's-
page 43, Lordship.
at serial number
547.
at serial number 547. Petitioner claims that Simat SK is his grandfather and what is the other name?
Abu Siddiq.
Abu Siddiq Sheikh
Yes,
is his father. The petitioner also relies upon a school certificate in respect of Abu Siddiq Sheikh, which contains the information that the petitioner, that Abu Siddiq Sheikh is the son of Simat SK of village Garamari, and he studied in the Garamari ME school up to 36/1967. Now, which document will show Jahangir is the son of Abu Siddiq?
Yes, Lordship. 2005 voters list is
Page
father
number?
and mother,
Page
page 47, Lordship.
Page 4. To substantiate that the petitioner is the son of Abu Siddiq Sheikh of village Garamari, reference is made to the voters list of 2005
Right. Father, mother,
of village Garamari, which contains the name of Abu Siddiq Sheikh, son of Sirmatullah at serial 756, and that of Jalaya Bibi, wife of Abu Siddiq Sheikh at serial 557, where both of them resides in house number 238.
and
Thereafter, reference is made to the voters list of 2016 of village
2000.
Garamari Part 1, which contains the name of
Jahangir single entry voters list, Lordship. It's certified-
Jahangir Alam, son of Abu Siddiq at page 128, and that of Jalaya. Where is Jalaya?
Jalaya is at page 53, Lordship.
And that of Jalaya,
53 is 2017.
Jalaya
voter. Jalaya Bewa.
Bewa, wife of Abu Siddiq at serial number,
At serial 129,
at serial 129.
and petitioner is at 134 serial number.
134 you already recorded.
Yes.
In view of the above matter, remanded back to the tribunal to examine as to whether the aforesaid voters list of 1966, 1985, the school certificate, and the voters list of 2005 and 2016 shows that the petitioner is a citizen of India, and thereupon to pass a reasoned order. The petitioner to produce the complete voters list of the from 1966 to 2016 in respect of village Garamari.
Yes.
The respondents also make an inquiry as to whether Jahangir Alam, whose name appears in the voters list of 2016 of village Garamari, and the Jahangir Alam, the proceeding petitioner, are one and the same person, and thereafter submit a report before the tribunal. Upon such exercise, tribunal to pass a reasoned order.
I have land document also. I'll.
The petitioner desires to produce certain land documents to further substantiate his claim, which may he do so before the tribunal.
Deeply of land. Lordship.
Item 3,
Yes, Nur Muhammad Ali, who is the father?
My lord, father's name is Amir Hussain, my lord.
Page number?
Grandfather name appears in.
No,
this
go one by one. Page number?
Page number,
Father.
my lord, 77.
77.
7. Amir Hussain. son of late Pawan Singh,
Mahmudpur Part 2, Motia Golpara,
my lord,
1997.
my lord.
Who is the father? Amir Hussain,
Amir Hussain is the father.
father. Where is the grandfather?
Grandfather 1966 voter list, my lord, at page 69, my lord.
69. '66.
My lord. Pawan Singh,
Pawan Sheikh.
my lord.
Okay, and then grandfather, father. Now
Now, my lord, school certificate you will find
page number.
page 85, my lord. Particular one is 86, my lord. That has been proved by the head teacher of the school, my lord.
Borkanda Hidayatpur. And Mahmudpur and Borkanda Hidayatpur are the same village.
Village, adjacent village.
Adjacent.
My lord, then, another
So,
document is
Saikia,
there, my lord. And
You and Mr. Paying both are standing adjacent to each other. Are you saying?
page 83, my lord. Page 83 is the
83.
third-
Show us
83.
some material that
Yes,
it is same.
Page 83, my lord.
Page 83.
Yes, my lord.
Chitha,
Here, my lord,
Mahmudpur, Amir Hussain.
this link of father, my lord, with his grandfather.
Ah,
But the certificate is,
this is the Chitha. You produced the complete document.
my lord.
What? Muhammad. What Hussain? Amir Hussain. Abhivavak Pitri Pawan Sheikh. Yes, his name is there. Now, where is the document to show that this petitioner is the son of Amir Hussain?
My lord. This is the only.
Amir
certificate
Hussain may
that-
have established his
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
citizenship.
this is
But
the
how
only
would you
document-
know that this petitioner is the son of that Amir Hussain?
The reference, my lord. Reference.
Reference is no evidence.
Dear, my lord, they said that, my lord, I am Indian citizen, my lord, only at the time of their visit, my lord, I could not show any document.
No, there's, that means there's a doubt whether he is Indian citizen or not, if you cannot show document.
I have to show some document.
You discharge your burden.
My lord.
Which document will show the petitioner is the son of Amir Hussain of village
School certificate.
Mahmudpur,
My lord.
school
Then, my
certificate.
lord, I will have to.
You want to collect. The petitioner claims that he is the son of Amir Hussain, whose name appears in the voters list of 1997 of village Mahmudpur Part 2, Moza Motia district Gwalpara at serial 202, being shown to be son of late Pawan Sheikh, and that of the voters list of 1966 of village Mahmudpur Part 1, which shows the name of Pawan Sheikh, son of late Jobar Sheikh at serial 289. But to establish that the petitioner Nur Muhammad Ali is the son of Amir Ali of village Mahmudpur, Mr. Ait Saikia and council petitioner seeks for an adjournment to explore as to whether any such material is available. Just after 2 weeks.
Item 4.
Kismati Namasudra. Yes, who is the father of Kismati Namasudra?
Father is late Nimai Biswas.
Page number
Page number, Lordship 82.
82.
Nimai and
Nimai Biswas,
Shurodhani.
Ita Ratan Moni.
Yes, and Shurodhani
Village
is the
is
mother. Dipuji Janpam.
Bipuji Jan Pam. Hana Morigaon. This is of 1971. Yes, which document you show? That she is the daughter of Nimai Biswas,
Yes, 104 Lordship.
104.
Yes, Lordship. And mother also has adduced evidence.
Where is the mother? And
Mother-
where is the name of the mother along with Nimai?
Is 71 Lordship,
Hmm.
71, page 82,
Page
82. Father and mother together in 70.
Surodhani.
Yes, Lordship.
Surodhani is the mother.
Mother.
Where is the evidence of Surodhani?
Yes, Lordship. Suradhani's evidence is at page 63.
63.
Yes, Lordship. And cross part is at page 69.
Page 89.
Page 69 is.
No, no, where is the cross? 89.
69.
Cross is 69.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Pai. Mother is very specific. I gave birth to 4 children, Puspa Biswas, Kesmati Biswas, Niranjan and Sapna. And in the cross, no question was put.
And she had said they came migrated in 64. In cross, she had stated that. 64. And 67 OP was, means petitioner was born.
Your page 104, we rejected.
Linkage document.
Nothing called linkage document. We are
It's-
not sitting for NRC here.
Panchayat has issued that. And
Let him prove this document simple.
and
See, I put-
even the page number
Printing was-
77.
Oh, it took a oh, let's see. Hey, come to page 105. This certificate is issued based on evidence placed before me.
Yes, may I just go through the
No, no.
evidence? Yes, Lordship.
This line shows this is hearsay. Hearsay evidence is not acceptable.
And his cross, Lordship. And
No, no,
he has-
whatever it is,
Yes, Lordship.
one line renders this affidavit to be unacceptable in law because there is a sentence written, this certificate is issued based upon the evidence placed before me. That means this is a hearsay evidence.
And what are the evidence that also is mentioned in his cross, in his evidence? It's page
Okay.
77,
Page 70.
7, Lordship.
I'm a younger brother.
No,
This
page
is something-
77.
It doesn't say anything.
I issued the certificate based on the legacy data of her father and
You cannot.
certificate issued
You cannot.
by the Gravura.
You
And
can.
personally also
Madam
know.
Ghosh,
Yes,
if
sir.
your legacy data is a good evidence, it is
Yes.
for you to directly place it before the tribunal. You don't need an indirect method of a Gaon Panchayat secretary. You place it before him and he
Yes.
will come before the tribunal and say.
Yes,
Otherwise, this is a hearsay evidence.
yes, sir.
It's an indirect evidence given
Yes.
by.
Yes.
Mr. Pai, on the mother's examination, we send it back. And
And but if the legacy data is there, let them produce the legacy.
So already we have some exhibited. Side
No,
71.
Ghosh, what we are on is,
I got it, Lodge.
suppose I have some good material to establish something for myself.
Yes.
It
Lodge.
is for me to take it to the court
Yes,
and produce it as evidence.
Yes, Lodge.
I don't need the help of a third person,
I got it.
that I go to that
Yes,
person
yes,
with
yes,
the
yes.
material and that person will come and give evidence before the
Yes, Lodge.
tribunal.
Yes, Lodge.
This is contrary to evidence,
Yes.
law of evidence.
Yes, Lodge.
Heard MSD Ghosh, but it, then counsel for the petitioner. So it seems. The petitioner Keshmati Namasudra had been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal number 4, Kamrup Metro, for rendering an opinion as to whether she is a person who entered the state of Assam on or after 25/3/1971, resulting in registration of FT case number
1345/2017.
some more.
Two FT cases.
No, something else is there. FTK bracket M hyphen 4 hyphen 1345/2017. An opinion dated 37/2022 was rendered declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner. Being aggrieved, this writ petition is instituted. In the writ proceeding, the petitioner relies on the voters list of which page it was? That,
82.
page
82.
82.
Yes. Lodge.
Voters list of 1982 of
19.
no 1971 of village
Deputed.
Bipuji Jan Palm under police station Morigaon in the district in the erstwhile Nagaon district, presently Morigaon district, which contains a name of Nimai Biswas at serial Nimai Biswas, son of Ratanmani at serial 76 and that of
676.
676 and that of Purodhani, wife of Nimai at serial 677. Both are shown to be residing in the same house number 7. Subsequent lists of Nimai Biswas and Purodhani Biswas in respect of the year 1985, 1997, 2010 are also available in respect of the same village Dipuji Palm. The petitioner relies upon a certificate of the Secretary of the Gaon Panchayat dated 29/6/2015. The Gaon Panchayat of Paschim Mayong Gaon Panchayat, Secretary of Paschim Mayong, it is, which contains the information that the petitioner Keshamati Biswas is the daughter of late Nimai Biswas and Surodhani Biswas of village Dipuji Jan Palm. The Secretary of the Gaon Panchayat had also been examined as DW 4. Page number is
Page 77.
77. Wherein in cross-examination, he had stated that he had issued the certificate on the basis of some legacy data of the father of the petitioner, as well as some certificate issued by the government Kaunpura. In the certificate itself, it is written that the certificate is issued based upon the evidence placed before him. In other words, we have to accept that the certificate as well as the evidence of the secretary of the Gaon Panchayat of Paschim Mayang Gaon Panchayat is on a hearsay basis, and other materials that were placed before him, rather than it being a certificate from either from his own knowledge or a certificate on the basis of the official records maintained by the secretary. Accordingly, the certificate as well as the evidence of DW2 being the secretary of Paschim Mayang is rejected. If the secretary seeks to base his certificate as well as evidence upon certain materials that were placed before him, and if such materials contain any information which the petitioner would like to rely upon, it is for the petitioner to place such materials directly before the tribunal, rather than taking the indirect method of placing it before the secretary of the Gaon Panchayat, who in turn will render evidence before the tribunal. But however, the mother of the petitioner, Surodhani Biswas, had rendered evidence as DW2. Where is the examination in chief of Surodhani Biswas?
Surodhani. Is that
63. As DW2, wherein in her evidence in
page 69?
evidence on affidavit, in paragraph 8, it had been stated that she gave birth to 4 children, namely Pushpa Biswas, Keshavamati being the opposite party, Niranjan, and Swapna alias Rekha. And accordingly renders the evidence that the Keshavamati is her daughter. Full stop. In the cross-examination by the state authorities, page number
69.
69. The cross-examination by the state authorities, DW2 Surodhani Biswas was not confronted with any such question that Keshavamati, the proceedee petitioner, is not her daughter. Accordingly, the evidence, we see no reason as to why not to accept the evidence of DW2 Surodhani Biswas that the petitioner Keshavamati is her daughter. Full stop. Further evidence had also been rendered by Niranjan Biswas, son of Nimai Biswas, and the name of Niranjan Biswas appears along with Keshavamati Biswas in the voters.
No, not Keshavamati, mother,
Uh,
Surodhani.
With that of Surodhani Biswas in the voters list of so and so of
1997, along with father also, 1997, page 86.
1997.
86.
In view of the above matter, remanded back to the tribunal to examine as to whether the voters list of 1971 containing the name of Nimai Chandra Biswas and Surodhani Biswas, which establishes their citizenship, and the further evidence rendered by DW3 Surodhani Biswas as well as DW2 Surodhani Biswas and DW3 Niranjan Biswas, that the petitioner is the daughter of Surodhani Biswas, and thereupon to pass a reasoned order.
Deeply.
Item 5.
Your matter. Yes, Chintamani Biswas. Again,
Yes.
Biswas.
Yes, Lordship.
Which page?
Chintamani, she herself has migrated from erstwhile East Pakistan way back in the year 1964.
Which page?
Page Lordship, page 74, Lordship. Along with her father, mother, and elder
Page
brother.
74.
Yes, Lordship. They were in the camp at that time.
This is Chintu Namasudra, and the petitioner is the daughter of
Chintu ela Chintamani Namasudra, daughter of Romani Ram Namasudra.
Romani Rani Namasudra. Hmm.
Chinta Namasudra. It's written as
No, father is Romani Rani
Yes.
Ramasudra,
Romani Ram Ramasudra, Lordship.
page 73.
Yes, Lordship. 74.
Hmm.
Yes, Lordship.
73.
The original is, I'm relying upon it's that typed copy, Lordship.
But how do you know that this Chintu Namasudra is
Yes,
that,
Rajendra Namasudra has adduced evidence, brother of the,
Rajendra Namasudra here?
Yes, Lordship.
Page number?
page, Lordship, his evidence is at page 55, Lordship. Chinta. It's not Chinta, type wrong is Chinta.
Any cross?
Yes, Lordship. Cross is 61. Chintamani is my younger sister. At the time of entering into India.
Yes, Mr. Biswas. Sorry, Mr. Pine.
Probably that is the only difference, my lord, Namasudra and Biswas, that is the.
Biswas.
Otherwise-
After getting married, they changed the name.
Yes,
It's
all are
married
not
people
like
get
me. All are not like me, not.
But the Rajendra Namasudra is very specific.
Yes.
He's given the details of the marriage, etc. also. And he's not crossed. In fact, he reiterates. And Chintamani and Chintu, there's hardly any difference. The 6-year-old Chintamani must have been called Chintu and written there in that certificate. What do you do? Send it back or declare here itself?
Why not send it back to?
For what?
Appreciate this, my lord.
No,
evidence of-
we normally send it back if something more is required to be done.
For appreciation of my lord, this DW, this.
This is well
evidence-
appreciated, nothing more to appreciate.
Evidence of DW too much.
The certificate, you can look at the shape and size of it. It appears to be a document, very, very old document. There's no doubt about
I'm
that.
not doubting that fact.
And the Romani Ramasudra had 2 children at least. One is Rajendra, other is this Chintamani. Rajendra is very specific in his evidence that she alone is my sister, no one else.
My lord,
Mhm. Let us declare it, finish it here itself. When the materials are overwhelming, I think we should declare it ourselves. When there is something more to be looked into, definitely we'll send it back. And if there is nothing to look into, we dismiss it here only.
Residents to put request.
Third, MSD Ghosh and counsel for the petitioner.
My lord, let's see the, my lord, I want to see the documents, my lord, page 74. Where did they resided during, my lord, 64 time? When they entered, my lord, that part maybe, if it is a certain, my lord,
In the camp, Balad camp,
the office of the deputy commissioner,
yes.
United Key.
Mr. Payne,
Job. It was, they resided at Shillong, my lord, that is this,
Undivided at that time.
if you raise questions to that extent, Many people in and around you also will have to go back.
No, that is. Because
Let us be a little more reasonable.
Yes, with this document, this tribunal itself has declared in my review petition, I have stated with the same kind of documents declared Indian. I have those judgment.
Heard MSD Ghost and counsel for the petitioner also heard. The petitioner Chintamani Biswas had been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal number 4. Which place?
Page 34, Lordship,
No, which place?
the Kamrup Metro.
Kamrup. For Kamrup Metro, for rendering an opinion as to whether she is a person who came into the state of Assam on or after 25/3/1971 from the specified territory, resulting in registration of FT case number FT bracket K further bracket M -4 bracket close 1395/2017. An opinion dated 25/3/2022 had been rendered that a petitioner is a foreigner being aggrieved district petition is instituted. In the writ petition, the petitioner, what is page 85?
Page 85.
The voters list.
Yes, Lordship. Where she is from 85, she is casting vote.
Okay.
Chintamani.
The petitioner
With her husband.
relies on. Where is the relief certificate?
It's at page Lordship. 73, 74 is remaining.
Relies upon the
74.
relief and rehabilitation certificate issued from the Office of the Deputy Commissioner, United Khasi and Jaintia Hills, Shillong, which contains the information that Ramani Ram Namasudra, son of Gopal Ram Namasudra of village Datta, Post Office Diwan Bazar, Police Station Belaganj in the district Shillong, had entered India on 6/9/1969.
64.
I'm reading page 73.
Or 73, it's wrongly maybe typed, Lordship. I apologize for that.
Please correct it.
Yes, Lordship.
6/9/1964.
4.
Without valid papers, and that he is accompanied by 3 dependents, namely his wife Niroda Namasudra, aged about 35 years, son Rajendra Namasudra, aged about 11 years, and daughter Chintu Namasudra, aged about 6 years. A perusal of the relief rehabilitation certificate prima facie gives the impression that it is an old document. The petitioner claims that thereupon she got married to Sudhan Biswas, son of Sunday Biswas of village Rajabari. Of Rajabari in the Guwahati city. And thereupon her name has been entered in the voters list of Rajabari since the year 1985, and she has been casting her votes. Rajendra Namasudra, son of Ramani Ram Namasudra, had rendered evidence as DW. Page number.
Page number, Lordship. Page 855.
That his father Ramani Ram Namasudra, along with mother Niroda Namasudra, along with he himself and his sister Chintamani, came to India from village Dattapur in the Sylhet district of erstwhile East Pakistan due to civil and communal disturbances, and thereafter had settled them in village Rajabari under Pragjotishpur police station. He also stated that they had entered Assam in the year 1964 through the Dauki checkpost, and at the time of entering India, they were issued a migration certificate by the officer in charge of the Dauki checkpost. So, where is the cross?
Cross is at 61, Lordship.
Page 61. In cross-examination, DW2 Rajendra Ramasudra stated that Chintamani is his younger sister, and at the time of entering India in the year 1964, he was aged about 10 to 11 years, and that they are two brothers and sisters, namely Rajendra Ramasudra and Chintamani Biswas. Full stop. The relief rehabilitation certificate of the year 1964 containing the name of Chintu Namasudra, who is clarified to be Chintamani Namasudra, the present proceedee, as well as the evidence rendered by DW2 Rajendra Namasudra, son of Ramani Ram Namasudra, in whose favor the relief rehabilitation certificate was issued, makes it explicit that the petitioner is a person who entered state of Assam along with his father Ramani Ram Namasudra in the year 1964, and therefore cannot be declared to be a person who had entered the state of Assam from the specified territory on or after 25/3/1971. Accordingly, we declared the petitioner Chintamani Biswas, daughter of Ramani Ram Namasudra, to be a citizen of India, and further that she would be entitled to all such entitlements under the Constitution as all such entitlements as may be entitled to a citizen under the Constitution of India. Mr. J. Payeng, Learned Counsel for the Home Department, has made a submission that the matter be remanded back for further examination. But considering the materials already on record, we do not find the necessity of any further examination. We do not find the necessity of any further examination, and as the materials produced before the court are explicit enough, and the same could not be rebutted by the Home Department in any manner, we see no reason to remand the matter back to further prolong the proceeding. Accordingly, the petitioner is declared to be an Indian citizen.
Deeply obliged.
6,
May please, Your Lordship.
ASW, what is this?
Asaruddin, my lord.
Asaruddin.
My lord.
Asaruddin. Who is the father of Asaruddin?
Father is my lord Kazimuddin, my lord.
Some.
Total list of 1970.
I think some report was called.
Yes, my report was called.
The inquiry process is initiated for communication.
As required by the earlier order of 10/3/2023, the Director of Elementary Education Assam has required the Block Elementary Education Officer Lahorighat and Moinul Haq Akhanda, Headmaster of Sohoria Gaon LP School, to attend a hearing to be held on 6/4/2023. In view of the above, matter adjourned for 2 weeks to provide update to the court about such inquiry. A copy of the report.
21/4.
I love it.
Item 7.
Yes, Mr. Sheikh. Bilal Hussain, who is the
My
father?
lord, I refer to order dated 10/3/2023.
Hmm,
But here
10,
in
3,
this case, my
shifting.
lord, I will file affidavit.
Mr. M. Sheikh seeks for some further time to provide the information as required by the order of 10/3/2023 adjourned
Obliged,
just after 2 weeks on so.
Item 8.
Vanessa Khatun. Yes, Mr. Hawk, who is the father of Vanessa Khatun? It's earlier order there.
In this
We have
matter.
to verify the record, the way that the university is consistent with the with the school record. Have you?
ये तो बात है पर अपने को इसको वो भी चिन्ह में ये तो इंस्ट्रक्शन में वो भी तो सीरियल नंबर 140
Yes, Mr. Sharma, this information is there. School record contains the information that Vanessa Khatun. They have given a photocopy also. If you want, you can examine.
Send it back, Lord.
So now this certificate will start. Where is this certificate? Page number
34.
34. Village Kodamani. Where is the name of Kusumuddin?
My lord, daughter of late Kesumuddin, my lord.
Uh,
Second line,
Understand. Where is the name of Kusumuddin?
in the certificate, my lord.
In the certificate, we have read it. How do you know Kusumuddin is a citizen?
Total list, my lord, prior to 65, father died, Kesumuddin died, my lord. Her mother and father's name were there, my lord.
65.
My lord. Her mother's name is, my lord, Tohun Nessa, my lord. Recorded in the voter list of 65, page 16, my lord.
Page
16, 165.
Mhm. 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 Ask the headmaster to produce the original school admission register. The headmaster of what school? Of Nuruddin Furkania JB School to produce the original school admission register, which contains the name of Vanessa Khatun, the petitioner, on the next returnable date. And the headmaster to also remain personally present before the court.
Lordship, it is not audible.
A copy of the report produced by the district elementary education officer is kept on record. The district elementary education officer Nagaon to also remain personally present on the same date. Have you realized why we have passed this order? Hmm? Why did we pass the order? Have you realized? Look at this third page of the document the DO had given. Look at the handwriting of the entire register and that of the last entry, Vanessa Khatun. You can take, don't have to look at the phone. You can take the printout you have given us. What do you think? Give it back. And DO, we want him why he does not did not notice it and send it to the. There's someone again. You're clear. Look at the handwriting. Last one and the other entries. Is it same? Why the DO did not take a look at it and submitted a report to the court? Yes, Madam Verma, please take a look. It doesn't appear to be very distinct. So bring the original of the administrator, let us see. Maybe it is same also. Photocopy looks different. List on every video immediately after. Then next week, Parinati. Next week video. 10 years.
10, 11, 12 is open, Lordship. 10.
10.
Tenth.
Copy of this. Lordship.
A copy of the order to MS Then Council for Education Department.
Just like this.
Please give it back. We want to keep it on record. The report submitted by the DOE is kept on record. Abul Kalam, yes.
Item
Next item.
9.
Who is the father?
Last petition, my lord, we took time to submit a material.
It shall say to provide material in which Johar Ali has shifted to, yes, some more time.
He's detained, so we could not find.
Mr. A.W. Awan, land council petitioner, seeks for further time to provide the
Next.
information as required by the order of 27/3/2023.
Next Tuesday, my lord.
That is after 15 days,
My lord,
after the day.
to deeply authorized.
Item 10.
Yes, item 10.
May please, Lordship. Lordship, this case is a file loss against a
Matter
pending
stand
matter,
adjourned,
Lordship.
listed again after 2 weeks.
So this is a pending matter, Lordship, and the case is fixed tomorrow, Lordship.
2 weeks to December.
Evidence plus case, Lordship.
It's okay, then you can take time there. What is your contention?
Evidence, Lordship.
Why was this order passed? Matter stand adjourned to be listed after 2 weeks.
Why did you seek it during last session?
Yes,
The matter is fixed tomorrow, Lordship. That's why, Lordship.
no. We're asking some pertinent question and we're giving some other answer.
Oh, last
So
time, Lordship.
therefore we adjourned it for 2
Yes,
weeks.
Lordship.
We remember
Lordship, the order was, Lordship, tried to dictate, Lordship. In between, Lordship, I tried to point out on, Lordship, on what, Lordship. That's the Lordship.
Today, please proceed without doing the same, repeating the
Lordship,
same.
Lordship.
Yes.
Page 76 in the
Yes.
info order, Lordship, whereby my father evidence was closed, Lordship.
No, we are not on that. Who is this Muslim Mullah?
Yes.
Who is the father of Muslim Mullah?
There is
Mullah,
your-
father's Lordship is 16, Lordship, is Azhar Mullah, Lordship.
Page number
16, Lordship.
16.
Lordship, this case is not declared by the, decided by the cornerstone. Lordship, case is pending, Lordship.
So Hawk, today again you are heading towards an adjournment.
Page 16, Lordship, Azhar Mullah is my father, Lordship.
Who is the father?
Azhar Mullah,
Ajahar
last
Mullah is
name,
the
Lordship.
father. Son of Kamal.
Azhar Mullah.
66. Okay. Now, which document will show that petitioner is the son of Ajahar Mullah?
Lordship, my name, Lordship, appears with Lordship. My mother's name and my name is April, Lordship, and page 27, Lordship,
Page number.
27, Lordship.
Who is the wife of Ajahar?
Monora Khatun, Lordship.
Huh?
Monora Khatun, Lordship. is my mother.
Bonwara Khatun. Which page?
Page 27, Lordship.
Page
27, and Muslim Mullah, Lordship, I am Muslim Mullah, Lordship.
Right. Ajahar is the son of Kamu. Muja Mullah, son of Kamu. Saripannesa, wife of Kamu. Is there any in between voters list?
Yes, Lordship. Page 18 also, Lordship.
Page
18, Lordship.
18.
It is voter
of
list 17.
18 of which year?
It is 1970 voter list, Lordship.
Hmm. Seventeen, 1966, same one. Ajahar. 18. Hmm. Who is Jamela?
Jamila, Lordship, my stepmother, Lordship.
Stepmother.
Stepmother. And one mother is Monora.
No, that is okay. You have a stepmother. And what is the name of the mother?
Monora Khatun, Lordship.
Monowara Khatun.
Monora Khatun, Lordship.
So 1985 must also be containing the name of Jamela. If Jamela is one of the wife of Ajahar, Monowara is the other wife, Monoa. Then Jamela and Monoa must be there somewhere in the same voters list.
Lordship, perhaps he died earlier, Lordship. That's why after that, Lordship, her one mother was married, Lordship.
When did Monoa die?
That Lordship, exactly, Lordship, I cannot, Lordship.
Hmm.
Here, Lordship, I cannot say because it is in the WS, Lordship.
Yes, Madam Verma.
Lordship is before Lordship because he took sufficient time for filing his evidence and bringing in the witnesses, then changed his stand, then kept on taking time. He's challenging those orders because he wants to adduce further evidence. It is nothing that he's been declared a foreigner as of now.
Yes.
Your proceeding is still going on.
Going on.
Proceeding is still going on and he's
When did he enter appearance?
21, it's a matter of 21.
Hmm.
2021, but the conduct shows that every time like he did not want to bring in the village headman and the election officer. First, he had given requisition for that. Then he brought in 2 independent witnesses. Again, took some time, again gave a certificate that he's unwell, but no document supporting that.
I
he's
think we
not
have read
well.
that order last
Yes,
time.
yes,
Hmm,
Lordship.
Which page is that order?
Lordship, I found. that-
76.
Page 76, I think.
Yes.
And his documents are not being supported by, his petitions are not being supported by documents, Lordship. Again, praise time and keeps on taking adjournment.
You are against the order dated 7/10/2022.
Yes, sir, even that
This
and
is
even.
on, Lordship. They are, Lordship, filed a review petition, filed to petition to stay the same order. There will be another order passed, Lordship. I will give the
Review
both the-
petition, review before,
Review is, Lordship, to recall the earlier order, review, Lordship, there is no review.
where
That petition, Lordship, is 78, Lordship. And this is
close
70 type of Lordship.
And the reason, Lordship.
and what order is passed?
And thereafter, Lordship, the order was passed, Lordship, with page
Closing all evidence, Lordship.
85, Lordship.
85.
That's why I reached both the orders, Lordship.
And his petitions have been rejected and evidence closed, Lordship. It's fixed for argument now.
Yes, so Lordship, last paper, the Lordship was to, Lordship was some cost, Lordship. So give me a chance, Lordship.
What was the cost fixed?
There was no Lordship, this will be good to advocate, Lordship, the matter was at the Lordship.
Okay, go back. How much?
Normally,
Cost will be
Lordship-
determined by the now by the
normally,
respondents.
Lordship,
He's a level lordship, that's why, and mentally something is difficult lordship, that's why his mentally lordship is not fully well lordship, the person,
Mentally not well,
fully not well lordship.
then he should be taken for treatment.
It is by naturally lordship, that's why
Sorry,
sometimes. From the beginning lordship, he is in some national lordship. That's
he is,
from the beginning lordship, he is not fully lordship, normal person lordship.
he's not a normal person.
That's lordship.
Then
sometimes
he is a
so-
dangerous person, society to be moving around freely. He should be taken to custody and put up for mental treatment.
If something is lordship, not disturbing to others, lordship, but he cannot realize
Hawk.
everything, he cannot memorize everything, lordship. That is
Mr. Hawk, there are no two ways for you. You should take the stand, the petitioner is mentally ill. The person should be taken for mental treatment. And for mental treatment, there is nothing called citizen or non-citizen.
and nothing called fully and not fully Lordship.
Something is difficult, lordship, not fully lordship, something is difficult, lordship. That's why he cannot regularly, lordship, he is missing some date. He is not communicating. counsel,
Then,
lordship.
This is all recommended for convenience,
then
Lordship.
let the cost be about something much more. He'll start remembering everything.
Yes, Lordship. Yes, he has to be accountable.
Everything will become all right if he has to pay a good cost.
And this
And
will
if the
also
man
become-
is seriously mentally ill, tell us, produce the medical certificate, we'll send him for treatment.
His medical certificate is of gastroenteritis, nothing much.
Nothing,
And
I
that's
see. And that too only for one day.
it. And no, it was not supported by anything before the tribunal.
And all the time wasting methods he had adopted, that was prior to the day he had got gastroenteritis.
Lordship.
So this is a,
Lordship, I will left it before lordship. Some-
appears to be a fabulous claim of this petitioner. Petitioner is not serious. He is not cooperating with the tribunal. That is the only impression you can get from the records. So to overcome it, you pay cost of 5,000, go back.
some
So we
less-
can't allow you to play with the judicial system in this manner, whatever you feel like. Go get yourself. Heard Mr. S. Hawkland, counsel for the petitioner, also heard. The petitioner, Muslimuddin Mullah, had been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal number
Three Nolwari.
number 3. Which place? Nalbari, for rendering an opinion as to whether he is a person who had entered the state of Assam from the specified territory on or after 25/3/1971. The petitioner entered appearance, but his conduct before the appearance is gives the impression that the petitioner is not serious in discharging the burden under Section 9 of the Foreigners Act 1946, that he is a citizen of India. Rather, he is trying to
Scuttle the process.
trying to adopt all possible means to prevent the tribunal from discharging its duties. In the result, the order extracted the order dated 7/10/2022 was passed, wherein the reason thereof is given, which is as extracted. A reading of the reasons provided in the extracted portion makes the conduct of the petitioner proceeding clear enough as regards his conduct before the tribunal. In the circumstance, no infirmity can be noticed in the order of the tribunal of 7/10/2022 that the evidence of the proceeding had been closed. But however, for the interest of justice, we give another opportunity to the petitioner to appear before the tribunal and render his evidence. Full stop. For the past conduct, cost of rupees 5,000 is imposed on the petitioner to be paid before the District Legal Services Authority of which district? Of Nalbari district. And upon showing proof of the payment of the cost, petitioner to appear before the tribunal on so and so. In the tribunal, the petitioner is expected to cooperate with the process and allow the tribunal to render its opinion on its merit.
Lordship can.
Appear
fix
on
it for
so-and-so.
date Within 3 months.
Ah.
Within 3 months is sufficient time, Lordship.
3 months you render your evidence. The
The whole
petitioner to
process-
render the complete evidence as he may desire to do so before the tribunal within a period of 2 months from his appearance,
11th May appearance date.
Yes.
unless appropriate reasons can be shown for any further time.
Lordship can say complete the proceedings between 3 months, because otherwise again after evidence, time for argument, bringing this, that. It will continue for
I
2
think
years.
tribunals, they also have their own wisdom
They
and
have
they should
their-
act accordingly. Why should we provide for everything?
Put that
They should know their duty.
Item 11,
11(5).
Magaul Hussain, yes,
Yes, Lordship.
who is the father?
Page 141, Lordship.
One-
Askar Ali is the father of the.
141.
Yes, Lordship. Voters list of 1977, Lordship.
Hmm,
Voters list of 1977.
141.
Yes, Lordship. Name of,
Who is the father? Askar.
yes, Lordship. Askar Ali.
Askar Ali, son of Dasimuddin,
Yes.
77. How
Page,
do you know Askar is a citizen?
yes, Lordship. 137, Lordship, page number. Voters list of 1966.
Voters list of 1966.
Name of grandfather, Nasimuddin Sheikh,
Mm,
and
mm,
grandmother.
136.
137, Lordship.
137. Same village,
Yes, Lordship.
Chagrar Char. Chagrar Char. Now, how we know he is the son of Askar?
Yes, Lordship. Askar came and deposes as DW2 here in this case. Moreover, page 149, wherein the name of the petitioner appears along with the father of the petitioner.
Page number
49.
149.
Yes.
Yes, Madam Verma. Notice. in the-
Notice
Oh,
entry,
sorry.
Lordship.
You go first.
item 12,
Sansari Bibi, who is the father?
Mention that his father name is the Kurfan Ali,
Page number
is the page 29
29.
and page 30 is the vernacular version, Lordship. And the serial number 36.
Kurfan Ali is the father.
Kurfan Ali is the father.
How do you know?
Yes,
Which document
Lordship,
show Kurfan is the father?
Yes, Lordship, that page 40,
40.
page 40. This is a certificate issued by the Galvanshire. Lordship, wherein reflected that his son
The
is,
petitioner relies on the panchayat date certificate so of the Gram Panchayat, which is rejected.
yes, Lordship, that trial, she produced this document before
The
that.
council, this is rejected.
Lordship, that is the
Look at the certificate.
Lordship,
The same, what happened in the earlier matter with Madam Ghosh, we have already passed a judgment.
Lordship.
Certificate is issued on the basis of evidence placed before me.
That-
So if you have evidence, you place it before the court.
Lordship.
Why do you have to place it before the Gram Panchayat secretary, and who will in turn come and give evidence before the court? This is an indirect evidence, hearsay.
Yes, Lord, even the author
So
of
we reject this one. Any other document?
Lordship, that is the issues involved in this case only.
Then dismiss the writ petition. We don't admit it.
Name appears for the first time in 2014, Lordship.
And
No, not 14, 2010.
Sorry,
The petitioner's name appears in the voters list for the first time in 2010.
2010.
10.
So
Very recent.
Sansari Bibi, being the daughter of Korban Ali, whose name
No
appeared in 1956 or something,
Lordship, that-
There's no link.
so
Lordship.
definitely must be a person. If Korban Ali was above 18 years in 1956, the daughter must have been born after 25 years after that. So that means if Korban Ali is born in 1940 or before that, this person must have been born in the 1960s.
Yes, Lordship,
So
but
why the name for the first time comes in the year 2010?
yes, Lordship, that as per the page 48, in her evidence, she stated that page 48, paragraph 4, she stated that on 2021, he stated that she was born about 47 years ago. If we take it, then her date of birth is 1970.
Then show us the subsequent voters list of Qurban Ali, that he was alive till,
Qurban Ali, Lordship, that in her.
if
in-
2023, she is 47 years. That
Qurban
means
Ali-
she must have been born sometime in middle of 1980s.
40
Show us the name of Qurban Ali in any voters list of 1985 or near about.
No, Lordship, in her evidence is.
Then
that-
how can she born without a father?
No, Lordship, that in page 48, for a moment, page 48,
Mr. Counsel, we understand.
Lordship,
A few words written by one person here and there will not make it an existence of a fact.
Lordship, that
We go by your own logic. You say a person is 47 years, so must have been born sometime in the middle of 1980. To be born in the middle of 1980, the father must have been alive around that time.
yes,
At least the father must have been alive at the time when this person was conceived by her mother.
yes.
So show us one document that the father was alive.
In 70, the father is 50 years old. 1970, the father is 50.
Okay.
And in her state evidence, Lordship, she stated that her father died on 1982.
82.
In her evidence. Lordship.
So she must have been born,
1974.
born either before the death of a father
Yes, Lordship.
or within a year of the death of the father.
And as per her statement.
Otherwise,
Yes,
that man cannot be her father.
yes, 1971. It is in.
These are inconsistencies.
Lordship, but
How can we
may I
accept it?
just- may I just take call for the record of this case.
Why should we call for record of everything unless you can prima facie show something to be looked into?
59 to 70, Lordship.
Writ petitions are not on regulation basis. Just because a litigant files, everything has to be admitted.
Village also
So,
changes.
Lordship, may-
The first voters list to the second after 59 to 70.
The petitioner to explain as to why her name appeared in the voter list for the first time in the year 2010.
2010, Lordship.
Let's next please.
And there's no linkage of any kind. Villages are changed. There are
Lordship, may take
different
it up.
voters lists.
Mr. Vejburwa, sometimes we admit, sometimes we require more documents. Sometimes we admit with an interim order. Sometimes we allow it petition on the same day also. This depends on the category of materials that you may produce before the court. You have to produce something. Otherwise, this is not a regulation proceeding. Just because somebody files a petition, you will have to admit it.
Lordship, give me the 15 days time, Lordship, that in her evidence, Lordship, she stated she has some copy of the Jamabandi copy or all those things.
Produce
So I-
anything
I take
next
the
week.
Instructions, Lordship.
2 weeks. 2 weeks, Lordship.
Much of this.
Order.
7.
The petitioner may also produce any relevant material which may indicate that she is the son, daughter of
Qurban Ali.
Qurban Ali, whose name appeared in the voters list of 1956 of village,
59, Lordship.
59 of village,
Villages.
99 of village,
village Santoshpur, Naraveta,
Lordship.
And 70 is different again. Kupa Chakra, Kupa Kachar.
and that of 1970 of village
Upakasai.
Tupakachar. And also explain as to why there is a difference in the name of the village
Then again,
after 15 days. Yes, next item.
Much of this.
Item 13.
Mallika.
Her
Her. Who is the father?
father is Sudhir Chandra Das.
Page number.
Page number, Lordship, 61.
61.
Yes,
Sudhir
sir.
Chandra Das, 71. Village Bifuria, ward number. Yes, now which document will show Mallika Dhar is the daughter of Sudhir Chandra Das?
Yes, Lordship, page 65. Sorry,
Page
yes, Lordship, page 65.
70.
The chairperson of Bipuria Town Committee to file an affidavit as to on what basis the certificate dated 29/6/2016 was issued.
2015.
2022 it's signed.
Hmm.
No, that's the, sorry, Lordship. It's 2015, no?
15, I think, 015. Which department? Not Panchayat also. This will be under
Revenue, Lordship.
revenue. Not revenue. Town committee is not under
Town
revenue.
committees,
It's a municipal department.
countersigned by the circle officer also.
Understand? He is not of the revenue department. Any other material?
No, Lordship, she could not adduce evidence of her brother who has casted vote along.
Could not, why could not? Brother is not cooperating.
No, brother is cooperating because she was not instructed properly, maybe at that relevant point of time. My humble prayer will be, if it's remanded back, she can adduce more evidence of her family members. Her brother,
The petitioner may also file an affidavit by whom?
by brother Lordship,
Name?
named Sudarshan Das.
Sudarshan Das, who is claimed to be the brother of the petitioner. Let us see what the brother says.
Yes,
If
Lordship,
necessary, we'll send it back.
yes, Lordship.
But we have to stop this habit of all odd people issuing certificates here and there.
This is,
And this is a serious issue.
Yes,
Lordship, who's going to file the affidavit here, Lordship? Now,
The
page
brother and this
65.
one by the president,
Which department it would
that
be?
it,
Government?
Bipuria Town
Oh,
Committee.
my friend can get it. Government? Huh?
If no one represents, let the president remain personally present with the affidavit.
I can, my lord, through deputy commissioner, I can take
No,
instruction accordingly. file.
every person must be represented by someone. Na?
My lord, but does, this has been issued.
Who
by-
represents a circle officer
I represent.
and who is the survey and countersigned by the both the circle officer, Bipuria and the to file the affidavit. Okay.
My lord, 2 weeks time in the ground. Obliged.
Brother is a better evidence. Why don't you
Yeah.
bring in that?
I'll bring in that.
That's,
Item 14.
Who is the father of Imtaz Ali?
Yes, my lord. Yeah, Lord, come on page number 45, your lordship.
Page 45.
This is voter list of 1966, your lordship. My
Hmm.
father's name is Noor Hussain, your lordship.
Noor Hussain is the
Yes,
father
Yes, my lord.
of
There are about
1966. Which document will show Noor Hussain is the father of Imtaz?
Yes, my lord. My come on 49, page number. Voter list of 1989, your lordship.
1989,
My
page
full name
number,
has been recorded along with my
page
parents.
number
49.
49.
Noor Hussain, son of Pudra, Khadija, my mother, wife of Noor Hussain, Imtaz Ali.
Page number, just make slow.
Yes, my lord. And thereafter, and there
Mr.
is a
Counsel.
land Jamabandi also.
1 minute.
Our knowledge base is much less than what you have. Go a little slow.
Sorry.
Let us look at it. We know you know too many things.
Page
Yes, Noor Hussain is the father.
Yes,
And
Lordship.
Imtaz Ali.
Exactly. Here we. 75, you said it appears.
Down again. 56, 66, so
Imtaz Ali?
89 boys are home.
89 of us. 49 of us. 55 of land Jamabandi also.
Why in 1966 Khadija is not there? The wife of Noor Hussain.
Yes, my lord.
I think that time married
Hmm.
not 57 years.
Why Khudeza is not there in 1966? What about the 1971? Let us look.
75 years.
75. Khudeza is still not there.
Yes, my lord. My mother's name has
Mhm.
been recorded in the year of 1989 years.
That's her first time along with the son.
Then she's 70 years old, Lordship.
Hmm.
At that
Yes, 70
point,
years.
she's 70 and son is 22.
22 years.
So
52.
something is missing, Lordship.
My lord, there is a land documents also, your lordship.
70.
The superintendent of police border Morigaon to make a verification on the authenticity of the voters list of 1966 of village Behuguri Gaon, police station Lahorighat, Moza Silpukhuri of the present Morigaon district, containing the name of Nur Hussain, son of Kuddat, age 57 at serial 231. And voters list of 1960-75 of village Behuguri, which also contains the name of Nur Hussain, son of Kuddat, age 66 at serial 301. And that of Jamiruddin, son of Kuddat at serial 302. Agotu to Didibo, huh? Jamiruddin, son of Kuddat. The superintendent of police to also examine the voters in 1989 of village Behuguri, police station Mikir Bheta of Morigaon district, which contains the name of Nur Hussain, son of Kudrat at serial 80, that of Khudeza Khatun, wife of Nur Hussain at serial 694, and that of Intaj Ali, son of Nur Hussain at serial 695, where all of them are shown to be residing in the same house number 198. No, age 80. Age 80, serial number 610. The superintendent to make an inquiry as to why the name of Khudeza Khatun, age 70, at serial 694 of the voters list of Behuguri of the year 1989 was not included in the earlier voters list of 1966 and 1975 of the said list. The superintendent to also make an inquiry as to whether the Intaj Ali referred in the voters list of 1989 and the Intaj Ali, the petitioner Prosadi, are one and the same person. List after 2 weeks for the report of the superintendent of police border.
Must oblige.
Voter list 66, page 19. So this is Sun Sheikh, actually Sandiddin Sheikh. That is at village
Pandava.
page 21, village Pandava. Then Lordship may kindly see the voter list of 1970 in the name of my grandfather, page 21.
Sainuddin is the grandfather.
Grandfather, yes.
Now,
Yeah.
who is the son of Sainuddin? Your
Abbas
father?
Ali, page 23.
23.
Abbas Ali, father's name is written as Saimu. Actually, it's Saimuddin, village Romari Chapuri. There is a shifting that is stated in the WS itself. Romari, Sapuri.
What is evidence and what is WS?
Evidence, WS.
No, what is
yes,
the WS? What
Evidence
is-
also given, well, he himself.
Show the evidence.
Yes, then.
Evidence of shifting.
Yes. Page. Page 41. Page 41,
Mr. Mahmood,
para 4.
we have one Indian Evidence Act, I believe. And under the Evidence Act, what is an evidence? Is written statement also included to be an evidence under the Evidence Act?
No, it is written as evidence by the Learned Tribunal also. That is why I am submitting.
But tribunal is not above the Evidence
Yes.
Act.
Another evidence is page 45. 45.
Salamuddin.
I proceed is the Salamuddin.
Oh.
So I am
So
reading.
that
the-
is his own statement. It is not evidence.
it
Maybe
is-
statement in an affidavit form, but this is also no evidence.
Page 46, to some extent is there.
It's for-
Actually, it should be some, my
Mr.
mother's
Mahmood,
name is.
you first produce the evidence
Yes,
that
page
the
46.
Sainuddin
Yes,
of village Pandoba
yes.
had shifted to village
Yes.
Romari.
That is page 42 in written statement he has made.
The to substantiate that, Sainuddin Sheikh of village Pandoba, with reference to the voters list of 1970, or his son Abbas had shifted to the village Romari Sapori with reference to the voters list of 1997, comma, the written statement and an evidence and a statement on affidavit by the proceedee are being projected to be the evidence of the shifting. Neither a written statement cannot be evidence under the Indian Evidence Act, nor a statement of the same person can be evidence. The petitioner may produce any relevant evidence that may be available to substantiate that the aforesaid shifting had taken place just after 15 days.
CPC, well, CPC as a written statement has got value. That is the motion doing the CPC. It doesn't have much. Okay, next day I will.
Let us see which law says a written statement is evidence.
On that time I will satisfy on this point. And not evidence, but it is the starting point.
We are asking you evidence, then we are not asking you any starting point. We are asking you evidence.
Okay, I will satisfy on this.
Produce any material evidence here. Yes, item 16. Sahida Bibi, who is
Yes.
the father of Sahida Bibi?
Page 19. Lord.
Page 19.
Page 19, Lordship. Serial number 28 is my grandfather. Petition, serial number
Rahimuddin is
29
the grandfather.
and 29 is my father.
Very well. This is a voters list of 77. How do you know Rahimuddin is a citizen?
Lordship, page 24. In typical mistake is there, Lordship. That's why, Lordship, we have referred in page 24. Both the in 1977 also Joymala, Kanchanmala, and 24 also.
We are not asking you explanations.
Yes, sir.
First, show us where the name appears.
Yes, sir.
You say Rahimuddin is the grandfather. He is
Yes.
a voter list of 77.
Yes, sir.
To be a citizen, he must be at least 71 or prior to
Yes. That is page 24, Lordship.
24. What is 24?
66 total of.
Rahimuddin, son of Julumuddin.
Yes, sir.
What?
Maldevi,
Mande Bibi,
grandmother.
wife of Rahimuddin.
Yes, sir.
This is of village
Kanchanmala.
Kanchanmala. Kanchanmala. But wife of Rahimuddin is Hasna Bhanu.
No, Lordship, Hasna Banu is my mother.
Huh. Oh, wife of Mohar. Mohar. So Rahimuddin is the grandfather.
Yes,
So now who is the father?
Mohar Chand, Lordship, in 1977 voter list.
Mohar Chand is the father.
Yes.
Which document will show Mohar Chand is the father? Which document will show that Mohar Chand is the father?
Mohar Chand, Lordship, deposed before the tribunal showing that the petitioner is her daughter, Lordship. That is page 94 of the record, Lordship. Green flag
Hmm,
in the record, green flag.
94
94,
in the record.
green flag. Yes.
But he is a village of some Pagri Guri or something.
Yes, Lordship. After, after 1977, they shifted to Pakriguri, in-laws house, Lordship.
Who
Mohar-
shifted?
Mohar Chand shifted.
Moharuddin went and started staying in his in-laws house.
Yes. That is mentioned in written statement on Lordship. In this regard, page 23 may be seen.
23 of the record or of the writ petition?
Lordship, read petition.
Writ petition. We are not interested in these petitions and all. Show us the voters list of which year he shifted, 19?
66 lordship.
No, no, just a
60
minute. We'll hear you. In which year you said he shifted to the in-laws house?
Just before, in 1976, Lordship.
76 he shifted.
76.
Show us his name in the voters list of the in-laws village.
Lordship, page 21.
Page 21. This is of village Tamarhat. No, village Belpara.
Belpara.
And this is again a village Pagriguri.
Yes, Lordship.
So in-laws
There
are in-laws stay in two different villages or
Yes,
in one
Lordship.
village?
Initially, he in-laws house is Belpara.
Okay, first this man shifted to in-laws house.
Yes, Lordship.
And
Belpara.
after he shifted, in-laws, they themselves shifted to another village.
Another he contracted for dwelling
So
house.
how do you expect to establish all these facts?
Lordship, page 23 maybe.
What is 23?
He-
Written petition submitted by, it is your own petition. How does it
Lordship,
matter?
Inquiry was conducted by the additional SP, Lordship.
What edition SP were
But
conducted?
kindly see, petition submitted.
Where is the report of the additional SP?
That is not.
Get it? If you feel the report is in your favor, bring the report.
Lordship,
But otherwise, these are factual assertions. You have to prove it.
Lordship.
Petitioner may prove with any relevant material that Bansharan, son of Rahimuddin, whose name appears in the voters list of 1977 of village Kanchanmala at serial 29, had shifted in the year 1976 to village Belpara, so that his name appears in the voters list of village Belpara of the year 1993 at serial 512. But before the tribunal, one Mansaran Sheikh, son of Rahimuddin of village Pagriguri, had deposed as DW2, meaning thereby that there is a further shifting from village Belpara to village Pagriguri. The petitioner may produce any relevant materials which may establish that the aforesaid shiftings had taken place. In the meantime, the superintendent of police, border of which district?
Dhubri, Lordship. Dhubri,
Dhubri to make an inquiry as to whether Mansaran, son of Rahimuddin, had shifted in the year 1976 from village Kanchanmala to village Belpara, and whether Mansaran later on shifted to village Pagriguri, and in which year he had shifted. Which year he had shifted?
1976, Lordship.
No, no.
1970 Belpara.
From Belpara to Pagriguri?
That information we have.
Get that information. The petitioner to provide the information as to in which year Mansaran had shifted from Belpara to Pagriguri. A copy of the order to MSA Burman and Counsel for the Home Department. The report of the Superintendent of Police be produced before the court. The Superintendent of Police may make any further thorough inquiry with regard to the aforesaid claims of the petitioner, as per his own discretion and as may be necessary for the purpose.
Name is Mohor Chand, Lordship. The name of the petitioner is Mohor Chand.
Name of the petitioner to Sahita Devi.
Item 17.
Raham Ali, who is the father of Raham Ali?
Page 23, Lordship.
Now, so I want to because to also make an inquiry whether the petitioner proceeded Sahida Bibi and the daughter of Mansaran of this will make it complicated matter. Because three different places, where you will go on looking for this Sahida Bibi. First, let us establish the shifting. Yes, Mr. Sarkar, who is the father of Raham Ali?
Page 23, Lord.
Page number
23.
23. Baru Sheikh.
Baru Sheikh is my father and Jamiran Bibi is my mother. Now, Lordship, page 25, please. Baru Sheikh. Now, Lordship, kindly see page 27. Page 27, 77 voter list, Baru Sheikh Jamiran. But that voter list was not exhibited, Lordship, before the tribunal, Lordship. Because at that time, certified copy was not with the.
Whatever it is, 97.
1977.
1997, page 29. No, you refer to page 23,
27, Lordship.
25, now 27.
Yes.
23, 25, 27.
Yes, this is okay, fine. Then after that,
29, Lordship.
29.
29,
So-
only my mother's name is appeared. Now, Lordship, page 16.
Village different.
Lordship, nearby village district Chautara. Earlier was in Bogulamuri, 66, 70, 77, Bogulamuri. There.
Sarkar, we understand.
Yes, sir.
Therefore, we put you the question.
Yes, sir. Page 16, maybe.
How can the village change?
Page 16, Lord.
Page,
16, 1-6.
what is there in 1/6?
Once mother, petitioner's name is there, Lordship, in
That's in 2005.
2005, Lordship, in page.
First, tell us how this Jamiran Beva, whose name appeared in village Bogulamari,
Yes, sir.
happened to be Jamiran Beva of Chautara in 1997.
It is shifted, Lordship, but
Where
there
is
was
the evidence of shifting?
evidence is not there, Lordship. Just they shifted and they recorded their name from Chautara, Lordship. That is
Mr. Counsel, please don't take it so casually.
and Lordship, one Gaungura was.
What a kind of submission you are making. There is no evidence, but I am telling like this happened. So do you mean to say the statement of Mr. A.T. Sarkar is above the law,
No,
doesn't require any evidence? Do you mean to say that?
no.
Then,
Actually, no, any evidence is.
if it is not there, how can you accept it? A court of law accepts only evidence. Court of law does not accept statements of Mr. A.T. Sarkar to be above the law. Then Why do you respond in a more proper manner?
In respect of shifting lordship, one Gaugura was examined, he in his evidence.
How the Gaugura knows about all these facts?
His neighbors lordship, he was neighbor,
Neighbor of which village?
Bogulamari village.
So how does he know where this man went?
Because lordship, he was,
How does the Gaungura of Bogulamari know where a resident of his village went to which village he went? How does he know all these
because
facts?
distance between earlier village and present village is 1 kilometer distance, that's why lord.
So-
1 kilometer distance, that
So
is.
where is the evidence to show that the difference is 1 kilometer?
Lordship, in-
The Subarnapur police bordered Dhubri to make an inquiry on the claim of the petitioner that his father is Baru Sheikh, son of Matab Sarkar of village 1960s, of
77.
village Bogulamari of the year 1966,
Even 7.
which again is reflected in the voters list of 1970 of village Bogulamari. In the voters list of 1977 of village Bogulamari, the name of Baru Sheikh, son of Matab, and Jamiran Bibi, wife of Baru, appears.
And 20
But in
years
the
later,
please, but in the voters list of 1977 of village Chautara, the name of Jamiran Beva, wife of Baru Sheikh, appears. Petitioner claims that Jamiran Nessa is his mother. The Subarnapur may examine as to whether Jamiran Bibi, whose name appears in the voters list of 1977 in village Bogulamari, had shifted to village Chautara in order to enable her name to appear there in the voters list of 1977. A claim is made that the village Bogulamari and Chautara are at a distance of 1 kilometer apart. The Subarnapur police to also make an inquiry on this statement.
after 1997, the voters list is in order. Prior to
Sorry?
after 1997, the 1977, after that, he has, my friend is referring to 1997, that is 20 years later. After that.
So
Lordship,
you
all
submit,
the voters
include
list
everything
are
in your report.
Everything.
Understand?
97
You include that in your report.
Yes, Lordship. The subsequent voters list after 1997 are all in order.
Hmm.
But prior to that, the shifting is, the
No, no.
different names are different.
We understand that.
Yes,
Let
Lordship.
the SP make an inquiry in this.
We lost.
And you include it in your report if there's something is there.
2 weeks.
The
Lordship.
SP to also make an inquiry as to whether Jamiran Beva of 1997 of Chautara, Jamiran Bibi of the 1977 list of village Bogulamari, and the present petitioner and the mother of the present petitioner Raham Ali are one and the same person.
Now the thing is, this matter was referred, opinion is from Kamrup and all the voters list are from Dhubri. So Lordship, both the SPs may be directed.
So when the police say Kamrup and Heri to make a joint verification.
Yes, Lordship.
Obliged.
Yes, Abdul
May I please?
Halim, who is the father? Hakim, who is the father?
Lordships, Nurul Haq,
Page
page
number?
17.
Nurul Haq, page
Nurul Haq.
17. Who is the father?
My father, Lordship.
Yes.
Then
And which document will show he is the father?
1970 Bhutanese, then page 21, Lordship.
Page 21. 89.
89.
Heragaon.
Lordship.
Heragaon or say?
Benagaon.
Over again. You are Abdul Hakim, son of Nurul.
Nurul, Lordship. And verification report also indicates my place of birth, that is page 33, Lordship. Type copy 33.
Produced a complete petitioner to produce the complete voters list
Yes, Lordship.
of village Heragaon from the year 1966 up to the year
Lordship.
1997.
Lordship,
List
earlier
after
officers,
four.
Lordship directed me to produce the Bhutan list in between 1970 to 89.
Show it
That
to my
addition-
number. Ma.
And additional affidavit I submitted.
Show it to Madam Verma, how she reads it.
1977 brutal list, Lordship. That
Next
is
item.
also on record, I think.
For the next item.
All right, that is.
The
that's what they are-
petitioner says that the
Already
copies of the voter
submitted.
lists are available. The same may, copy of the same be also provided to the land council for the home department for its examination. This
Yes,
after
sir.
15 days. Just next item.
That affidavit filed 14/3/19.
Yes, Madam Ghosh,
That is a-
Rohima,
Not the record.
who is the father?
Rohima, father is Ijat Ali.
Page
Lordship.
number.
Page number 55, Lordship.
Mr. Borgoya will hear you after 15 days. Let them examine the documents here produced.
I
Yes,
I'll place a
please.
copy. My.
Yes,
Page 55,
page
Lordship,
55.
is the certified copy of the Jitha 1957 to 64. Ijat Ali.
Where do you
Pita
get,
Ismail.
where do you get the word Ijat Ali? Hmm. Page 50,
Five, Lordship.
55.
Yes, Lordship.
Where the name of Ijat Ali appears?
Ijat Ali, Lordship.
Ijat
Second,
Ali, yes.
Ijat Ali, Pita Ismail.
Pita Ismail. So this is Chita of which year?
So above it's a 57, 64.
No,
Nine-
these entries are of which year?
In between 1957 to 64.
The Chita may be of 1950, but the entries thereof may be of a later date.
Okay.
See, there may be a Jamabandiya Chita of 1960,
Hmm.
but the name through, but the order by which these names have entered may be of year 2000 also.
I got
So
it.
this will not make it a contemporaneous material of the year 1950.
Yes, Lordship.
That
He has voters list.
that
Of-
date is not available. These entries are of which year?
His name is there in the voters list also as well.
Page number?
Page number 57, Lordship.
57. Biakul Ali,
And
Kasirun Nessa,
Kosirun is the mother.
and Biakul Ali is the
Father, this Ijat Ali here, it's written as the pet name, Bakul Ali. Ismail,
It is different.
in, yes, name is different, yes,
It is,
Lordship.
it is.
And in 70 also, Lordship. But in 77, it has been corrected. It has been written as Ijat. It's at page 61.
what happened to Kasirun in 61, 77?
77 certified copy, her name is not there, but her name,
Bring the copy.
yes, normal.
If
voter-
Ijat Ali
Yes, Lordship.
and Kasirun Nessa are staying in the same
Yes,
household,
yes, yes.
that
Lordship.
may be an
Yes,
indication that
yes,
the other
Lordship.
name may be there.
I'll get that.
The
voter.
petitioner to produce the complete voters list of the year 1977 of village Bangalpara.
Yes, Lordship.
Earlier one also Bangalpara.
No, Tapabari.
But land is of Bangalpara.
No, this Ijat Ali,
Yes, Lordship.
even if he is Biakul Ali,
Yes, Lordship.
he has to be of the same village. Biakul Ali is of Tapabori village and
Yes.
Ijat Ali is of Bangalpara village.
Yes, Lordship.
How do you say they are same?
Because mother's name is there in 77. I'll get the name because her name also is there. So I'll get the voters list of
Kasirun
77.
Nessa.
Yes, Lordship.
Then how you happen to be there in Bangalpara? When earlier you were in Tapabori?
Bangalpara, they have a land which also is subsequently mutated in the
Madam
name.
Ghosh, you may be having land in Delhi also. Is your
Yes.
name included in Delhi voters list?
No, Lordship.
Okay.
Their name in
Voters list is only in one place.
Yes,
And the
Lordship.
man may have land in many different
Yes,
places.
Lordship. Yes, Lordship. Here, they have made statement that they have a pump house there in the WS and evidence in 66 and 70. Their name appeared in the voters list of Tapabori. But in 53 and 59, it was in Bangalpara. but they could not get the certified copy.
And then again in 77, again Bangalpara.
Bangalpara.
Yes, election commission. Do you keep on shifting the voters list villages in this
No,
manner?
Your Lordship. Either they must have, they themselves have shifted to different village. There's a difference, but village cannot be changed, Your Lordship. If they have shifted from.
No,
one place to
no,
another,
in 53, you will make the voters list of Bangalpara.
that's all.
66, 70,
With
Papagori.
Papagori.
77, again go back to Bangalpara. Do you prepare a list in this manner?
Either a petition match, if they themselves have shifted again from Tapaburi to
Yes.
Bangalore, that's a different issue. I
They
cannot
have
say, Your Lordship.
shifted.
But if they have not shifted, then their name will continue in Tapaburi, Your Lordship.
They have shifted again to
That is, they
Bangalpara.
have, that is their statement, they have shifted.
Statesman problem.
80, Lordship, what, 89 again, different
Yes,
villages.
Belkor, because they have Tapaburi from there, again Bangalpara, they have shifted to Belkor. And Belkor
See,
also they
Madam
have a
Coach.
land. Yes, Lord.
If there is a water supply through a pipeline, you can think of the water shifting from this place to there all the time.
Yes, Lordship.
But human beings, it is, you have to establish it separately. And what can you do with a man who every 5 years goes on changing his place from here to there? And voters list is very difficult to have your name entered in a new voters list. It's a long process.
Yes.
And how this man manages that every 5 years his name is in a different village. Does he
Because
have some?
Belkar and Tapabari is
Understand.
nearby villages.
Understand, even if it is nearby, I'm telling you, it's a very difficult proposition to have anything changed in the voters list. In fact, my personal case, the name was, my father's name was wrongly recorded, and the kind of a process it was subjected to for that correction, you have to,
I understand.
and that too, when I was persistently persisting with that change. It did not happen in one go also. 3 or 4 separate attempts had to be made. Only ultimately they, and that to the most logical one.
Yes, Lord.
In the voters list prior to it, the father's name was correctly shown. Only in one voters list was wrongly shown, and that took a huge amount of effort. If that is the procedure of the election commission, how do you expect one man to have his voters list changed every 5 years from Bangalpara to Tapaburi, again after 5 years, Tapaburi to Bangalpara, then after a few years to village Belkor? It's not a very easy thing to do. How your man is managing it?
It's under jurisdiction of one police station. It's
Me,
nearby
it doesn't
villages.
matter. I'm
They
telling you,
have-
under jurisdiction of one household also it was different. Same house number. There also it was such a difficult proposition.
The Bangalpara land she has inherited also, Lordship. Then if I
Maybe.
prove the land document,
Maybe
which my father's
See.
name was there,
the land document is an indication of a person having existed at that relevant point of time. We
Yes.
take it only for that purpose,
yes, Lordship.
no other purpose. But voters list don't keep on changing every 5 years.
Because,
Means it's not just at a
understood, I got it.
click of a button, a key, that it's automatically get changed from this one to that one.
Because
There's no such mechanism available.
Ijjat
It's a
Ali,
very, very elaborate procedure.
yes, Lordship. Ijjat Ali also has a land in Tapabari. That Jamabandi also is,
Maybe having. And plus, there is a name of difference in the name also.
yes, Lordship.
Although you give the explanation nickname, but nickname is a very shallow statement.
Even my
And
mother's name also, pet name was written in one
Very
of
well,
the
but
voters
that is
list.
in only one occasion.
Yes, Lordship.
So many variations are there.
66 and 70, Lordship.
And this nickname business, Mr. Ali, it happens because your people do not go to each and every household.
Yes, Lordship.
Suppose they come to my household, they may not go to my neighbor's household. So the neighbor's information, they'll take it from me. And I may know the son of my neighbor by his nickname. So I'll tell who stays there, so and so. What are the son's name? It is this. This is all the trouble of this nickname business.
And no matter when they visit,
They don't go to every household.
and sometimes when they visit, only the women are there, or sometimes
They go
give
to
the-
one household, then ask them who lives in the neighbor, so and so.
So
There,
this-
let me take it up.
because
Who is your other
sometimes this
neighbor?
comes up, because it is otherwise wrong name would have come up, not the pet name.
This is the reason you don't do your work properly.
So it has been linked to Aadhaar and all, so that's such mistake.
But we are required to decide cases on the basis of your earlier conduct.
That's. Even we are facing this problem.
Dismiss.
No, Lordship, I have this 55, that document.
The
Lordship.
petitioner
Land document, if I prove
petitioners
this land document.
petitioner seeks to make a claim that initially the name of Ijjat Ali as Ijjat Ali appeared in the voters list of 1950,
53 and
53 and
59.
59 in respect of village Bogalpara.
Yes, page 81.
Thereafter, claim is made that Ijjat Ali, that the name of Ijjat Ali appears in the voters list of 1966 and 1970 of village Topabori as Biakul Ali.
Yes, Lordship.
Thereafter,
Proceed
a
on
claim
this.
is made that the name of Ijjat Ali again appears in the voters list of village Bangalpara for the year 1977. And thereafter, the name of Ijjat Ali appears in the voters list of village Velkor in the year 1989.
Yes, Lordship.
Petitioner to produce any relevant material which may prove the aforesaid statements. The election commission, on the other hand, may produce the upward and voters list of the villages Topabori, Bogalpara, and Belkor
Yes,
to examine the aforesaid aspect.
2 weeks time.
To list after 2 weeks.
May I please, your Lordship?
The next one.
Yes, Lordship.
Aklima Khatun, who is the father?
Father of Aklima Khatun is Faizul Haq, Azal Fazal Haq.
Page number.
Page number 51 is the appointment letter of the father.
Page number 51.
Yes, Lordship.
Appointment letter.
Yes, he is in a provincialized.
Fazlul Haq,
Yes,
16 years, 15 months on the 1st March 76. So he must have been born in the year 1959. Appointment as per resolution adopted by the governing body of Koyakusi College.
Lordship, 66 voters list.
Just a minute.
Yes, Lordship.
So now,
Yes, 60.
who is Fazlul?
Fazlul Haq's father is Abul Hussein.
No, who is Fazlul? He is the father or the
Father.
Fasidi?
Father.
And son of Fazlul Haq is Abul.
Abul Hussein.
Where is the name of Abul?
65 voters list,
Page number.
page 44, Lordship. Alimun Nessa. Grandmother's name is there, Lordship.
Abul Hussein, son
Yeah.
of Rahmat, Aliman Nessa, wife of Abul.
Yes,
Village Bon Baha.
Bon Bahar, all along one village. And then Lordship,
Just a minute. So he is Abul. And now this
page 53,
No, page 51, the name of the village of Abul is not stated.
Bon Bahar Lordship.
Where is the word?
Bon
for-
Bahar Lordship, if we see.
Page number 51, where did you get?
If we
Bon-
put down, copy to Principal Kaikuchi College, Kyakuchi College, and then number 2, Fazlul Haq, Village Bon Bahar.
Bon Bahar, okay.
And Lordship, page 53.
Anyway, it's okay. Fazlul Haq, wife. Now, which document will show?
53 Lordship,
Page number
53,
53.
Fazlul Haq, Alimon Nessa, grandmother and father together.
Hmm.
Same village, Bon Bahar.
Okay,
Then petitioner Lordship. Link is her school certificate Lordship,
page number.
school certificate. School certificate is page 62,
6,
62.
3.
62, yes.
You examine the principal.
No, and then Kabinama also not duly proved. Kabinama also is there. Lordship. Father has reduced evidence.
Where is the Kabin Nama?
Kabinama is page 65. Both the documents were not proved. But father has.
What is this Borpeta district Mohkama is Sharia? Who are they? Hmm. Are they authorized?
Otherwise, school certificate is there, Lordship. He had studied in that particular school. Page 63.
Aklima Khatun 18. Bon Bahar. Yes, Mr. Sharma, go back and examine. Where the MSP goes. Next. The counsel for the petitioner. The petitioner Aklima Khatun had been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal number 2, Obhayapuri, for rendering an opinion as to whether she is a person who entered the state of Assam on or after 25 May 1971. The tribunal rendered an opinion dated 22/1/2021, declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner. Being aggrieved, this writ petition is instituted. In the writ proceeding, the petitioner relies upon the voters list of 1965 of village Bon Bahar, police station Borpeta, Moza Bedbari of the Borpeta district, which contains the name of Abul Hussain, son of Rahmat Hussain, at serial 52, and Aliman Nessa, wife of Abul Hussain, at serial 53, and both are shown to be residing in the same house number 13. Similar voters list are also relied upon in respect of the year 1970 of village Bon Bahar. Where is the name of Fazlul and Aliman together?
Yes, Lordship. Page 53, Lordship.
53. The petitioner also relies upon the voters list of 1993 of village Bon Bahar, containing the name of Fazlul Haq, son of Abul Hussain, at serial 192, and that of Aliman Nessa, wife of Abul Hussain, at serial 193, and both are shown to be residing in the same house number 105 bracket 4. By relying on the voters list of 1965 containing the name of Abul Hussain and Aliman Nessa together, and that of the voters list of 1997 containing the name of Fazlul Haq and Aliman Nessa in the same voters list, it is claimed that Fazlul Haq, being son of Abu Hussein of the 1965 voters list, is a citizen. As regards the petitioner, reliance is placed on a school transfer certificate of the Kayakosi Higher Secondary School, which contains the name of Aklima Khatun, daughter of Fazlul Hussein of village Bonbaha, as well as a Kabin Nama of the Borpeta district Mohkoma -E Sharia, which contains the name of the bride to be Aklima Khatun, daughter of Fazlul Hussein of Borbaha, to establish that the petitioner Aklima Khatun is the daughter of Fazlul Haq of village Bonbaha. But neither the head teacher of the Kayakosi principal of the Kayakosi Higher Secondary School, nor the authority issuing the Kabindama had been examined before the tribunal. Accordingly, matter remanded back to the tribunal to enable the petitioner to examine the principal of Kayakosi Higher Secondary School, as well as the authority issuing the Kabindama under the Borpeta district Mohkoma Sharia, to render evidence that she is the daughter of Fazlul Haq of village Bonbaha. The respondents in the Home Department may also verify the aforesaid claim and make their submissions, as well as to submit a report before the tribunal that Aklima Khatun, the procedure petitioner, and Aklima Khatun, whose names are referred in the school certificate and the Kabindama, are one and the same person. Madam Ghosh, we are having
I understood.
some matters
I know.
where one Aklima genuine person is sitting somewhere else.
I understood.
Another Aklima
Yes, yes,
is
yes.
trying to say like you are Devasmita Ghosh.
Yes, actually.
Madam Betala comes and makes a claim that I am Devasmita Ghosh, and these are my particulars.
Why it happens?
How do you
Yes,
know that you both are the same person?
yes,
That requires an
Yes.
examination.
Yes. Did-
Thank you. Thank you.